In this session I'll be covering the index and match functions. Now the combination of the index and match functions provide a really good lookup feature in Excel 2000. I'll be covering this in Excel 2007, but this is available in Excel 2003 and I believe previous versions of Excel before that. Now what the index and match function combination provides you with is the ability to look up a value within the table. Say for example we want to look up in this table we have a list of names here. These could be salespeople and their sales for the different months January through June. So for example, if we want to know what Ann did in March, we would see that she had 76 sales there. Now what we can do is with the index and match function, it provides an intersection between these two variables to give us that value. So what we would do first is do a match. And what match does, let me go ahead and type out match here. What match does is it gives you, based on the lookup value that you're going to provide, it will give you the ordinal value of that match. So for example, let's say that I'm going to match up the value here and look, I'm going to put a name here and then I'm going to match it based on this array, these listed names here. And let's say that I want to have an exact match, so I can go just double click that and it'll provide an exact match, or I'll just type in the number 0. And right now, since I don't have anything in there, it's going to error out. But what I can do here is I can either type the name and it'll give me 1, that's going to be the first one here, or what I would like to do is create a validation list. How do you create a validation list? Well, basically what we can do is press Alt DL and Alt DL. Oops, let's get out of that first. Basically we were in the cell and it thinks that I'm adding something. I'm going to put something into the cell, so we get out of that edit mode, and by pressing escape, go ahead and press Alt DL. That will give us the data validation window, and what I want to do is I want to select a list, and in here I can select my source to equal this range of cells. Once I do that, if I see the selection here, it will give me those range of cells, the names of the salespeople. Let me go ahead and also do that for the months while I'm here. Alt DL and get a list, and we want to equal that to January to June. Press OK, and when I select this drop down arrow here, I will get the different months. So now that I've gotten this one selected, I'll go ahead and choose maybe Ann, and I will get the ordinal value of 3. That's 1, 2, 3. So let's go into our next part of this example. Let's say that we want the month. I'll put an equal sign, type in the match, open parentheses. I want to look up the value here that I'm going to select, and based on this array give me back the ordinal value, and this will also be, put a comma, this will also be an exact match. So I'll just type in the number 0, close parentheses, NA because I don't have anything in here, and let me go and select March, and it'll give me the third value from this array, 1, 2, 3. So how are we going to use the index function with the match function? Well, what we can do is what index does, it will give us the intersection of these two matches. So I'm going to type in index, open parentheses, and the array. So the array is going to be this whole table of values. So I'll go ahead and select that whole table of values. Oops. Let me go ahead and select that whole table of values, comma. The row number is going to be that intersection here, this match function. So what I can do here is I'm just going to put a little space here, and I'm going to exit out of this particular cell, but it'll keep this this text in there. Let me go ahead and take this, let me go and cut this and delete that equal sign. Go back into index here, and what it's going to ask me for, let me go ahead and backspace here and get back into this formula. It's going to ask me for the row number, so I want this row number. Which row is it going to be? So that's going to be that first match value. Press the comma, and I want to get the column number. And the column number is basically going to be this match function here. It's going to give me back the column number that's going to come back from that match function. So let me go ahead and put a little space here so Excel doesn't think it's a formula, it thinks it's just text. Go back into this cell, go ahead and cut, Control X to cut it. Let's delete that equal sign. Go back into here and put that match formula for the column. Let's go ahead and backspace back here so Excel thinks we're entering a formula. I'll go ahead and press close parentheses, and voila, 76. So we have Ann right here, the month of March, boom, 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 76. Now we can also change this and see if it works. Let's say we want to get Bob in June. So we do Bob. In the month of June, how many did he sell? 69. So there's 69. So that's a really cool feature of the index and match functions. Really nice lookup capability that it provides. Thanks for watching.